So preparing for the signing process. Before we sign anything, we're at the table, we're ready to roll. Always make sure that it's clear with your signers what your role is. So describe my role will be presenting documents, confirming that the information is correct, collecting your signature, notarizing your signature. Those are the things I'm doing. If you ask me a question and I know the documents so that I can tell you where we can find that, I'm happy to show you and point it out. But if it's a clarification that the attorney might need to address, then we have options, and the options are we could just call the attorney. They're usually available when the appointments have been set, so they know somebody's being handled and can be of assistance if that's needed. I don't get too much of that kind of questioning because the attorney already went through all the documents with them. So really, I don't get that very often. When I get questions, it might be, where do I find this? Or can you tell me what this certificate of trust does for me? When would I need that? And I can repeat to them what that's about. So that's within my role. I also let them know when they see this, big binder. Now, usually get the binders and bring them, but sometimes they already have them. And I let them know, guess what? My gift to you. So they look at that book and they say, I'm keeping the book. I don't get like a stack of papers. No, this is for you. So I remind them that all the documents, the reason we're protecting them is so that they all look good when it's all done. And these are going to be kept in their possession. I'm going to describe a little bit about if we make a mistake, a boo-boo, because again, I only got one document, so I want to be careful how I correct it, that we use the general rules of thumb that we use anytime we correct legal documents, which would be a single strike, not a big scribble, with the initials of that signer, and then redo whatever it is, the date, the signature. Some attorneys predate all the documents, mine do. They might pre-fill out the certificates for you with the date, your name, signer's names, that all you have to do is sign and stamp it when it's done. So I love those because it means my signing will move along and I'm not going to forget to fill anything out. But if they don't, then that's where people are writing things in and you're writing things in. And, sometimes our hand doesn't listen to our brain. Corrections. Is there anything that I missed on there, Bill or Jen, you want to add about the signing process?
No, I don't think I don't think you missed anything, but I'll just share one of the most intriguing differences between signing living trusts versus loan signings is the trustee language. To me, that's like one of the biggest frustrations when you're doing loan signings, right? Is like, do you want me to sign with the trustee or not? And it doesn't matter the logic, even if the language below the signature line says signing as an individual and as trustee, as this trust, it doesn't matter. Lenders just have their own way of doing things. But in trusts, they're not expecting the trustee. And that's just so like they're the trustee. That's why we're there. So they just sign as an individual. And I find that so refreshing. And it was an adjustment for me, though, because I wanted to fight every time I was calling the attorney. Do you want them to sign as trustee? No, they don't. I've never had it happen. So that's the only
I haven't
thing I
either.
contribute.
It's always that way.